Okay, guys. Today we're going to be doing something completely different. We're going to be reviewing an anime from this season, summer 2016 season. We're going to be reviewing ReZero. A lot of hype around this series, so we'll start off with the beginning of how the series started. If you haven't watched it, there's going to be some spoilers in this video, so click off now. All right, so it starts off with Subaru. What did he go to a store? Did he go to a store?
Yeah, he goes to a store because he's a lazy fuck and wants some ramen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. He's a shut-in, and his
Yeah,
sweatpants that never change throughout the entire series except for like 4 episodes. Good job.
when he wears a tuxedo, he
Yeah,
actually
he
looks
wears
10 times
he wears a
better.
tux and then doesn't. He like takes it off for a sweatsuit again. All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
that was off topic, but okay, so he gets transported to this new world, and he meets other protagonist thingy elf girl,
Silver
Amelia.
hair,
Yeah.
obviously gonna be a main character.
Yeah, silver hair. That's a dead thing, different colored hair.
Giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
um Her character in general, me and Hayden were talking about this, is she's very underdeveloped. They start off her character as being some caring, like always wanting to do the right thing and never wanting to get anyone involved. But that doesn't really carry on throughout the story because she's such a minor character. She doesn't really have that many instances where you get to see her personality. Subaru changes completely. And I don't really necessarily think for the better. I think he just kind of is a cringy kid the entire time. Well,
oh yeah.
this is all the way
If
up to
anything,
the
at
second to last
first,
episode. Yeah,
yeah. If anything, the first part of Subaru, he's a lot cooler
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's
He
figuring
kind of
everything out.
downgrades.
Yeah, he kind of becomes just triggered constantly. Like me and Cody,
Yeah,
we created a contest of which cringier pose for his face we could screenshot during each episode.
we'll definitely put some in the video for you guys there. Of just an example of how cringy Subaru can be. So his character downgrades and he gets triggered about some weird shit throughout. He's kind of hard to relate to just because of how upset he gets at things. And in another stance, when you think about it, like if that was happening to you, I mean, it's hard to think about how you would react in those kind of situations, like coming back to life and whatnot. Um, but at the same time, it's like you kind of want him to be cooler as a main character, but he's just kind of, I don't know, a greasy little looking guy. Doesn't change his
Yes,
clothes very often.
he kind of reminds me of like a sleazy car dealer.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he
he's
wears
probably
the
gonna have
same clothes every
yeah,
day. He
like
has
a
like
bald spot in the
greasy hair.
back. Yeah, a comb
Yeah,
over. His character development is very poor, but if we're talking about characters, we're gonna skip like a whole bunch of episodes right now just because this character I feel like deserves so much praise. Is Beetlejuice,
oh yeah.
the witches cult leader. I feel like he deserves some serious freaking praise on the creator's part because that character is just, oh, so fun to watch. He literally is just crazy. He's just crazy, and
Yeah,
it's so nice
he's
to watch.
slothful.
Yeah, he's slothful. He's got really interesting sayings like "my brain trembles," and then he'll do like some contortionist shit.
Yeah, his neck will like snap like
Yeah,
in The Exorcist or something. It's awesome.
yeah, it's so cool. Another character I think deserves praise is Wilhelm. He's like the
Yes.
butler.
Wilhelm has a very
Yeah,
good story.
yeah,
Very
he
good
has a very
backstory.
good backstory. Way better than Subaru's story, the entire
Yeah,
story.
and you're rooting for him the whole time.
Yeah,
You're literally rooting for. He's so good. Roswell, he was in like
oh yeah, he's
two
creepy.
episodes.
I don't
Yeah, he's
understand his
creepy,
character. His
and he
characters
was in
never like they never clue
Defined.
you in. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They never clue you in on like
Yeah,
why he's petting Rem. So we'll just call him red haired chick and blue haired chick. Okay, blue haired chick is Subaru's other love interest that he completely denies, and red haired chick
which
is
is terrible.
yeah, yeah.
She
She
actually
literally
has
just
like a
gets fucking
backstory.
Yeah, she had.
She literally has like the coolest backstory, and like she's a really good developed character, but yet Natsuki Subaru is like, nah, fam, I want a silver haired chick
Yeah.
just because I saw her first.
Breaking on to Amelia really quickly before we talk about Ram's character and Roswald Sama, I want to say Amelia, it's hard to like her just because of the way that she acts.
Like,
Yeah, it's just like,
the way she
oh
acts
God.
towards Subaru, even though he like does everything for her,
Yeah.
and she is like, no, get away from me. I don't want to have anything to do with you.
So Roswald is in like 2 episodes where he ever really does anything. And Ram,
Yeah,
oh, Ram is just confusing in a
yeah,
whole.
Ram, like, it's late at night, and then they're talking about killing Natsuki Subaru.
Yeah, yeah,
And then he's like, here, come sit on my lap. And then it's so awkward. The whole
Yeah,
scene
yeah.
is just awkward. So
He
comes,
like
sits on
pets
her
her.
lap,
It's
and then
oh.
yeah. He starts like petting her hair, and then they like watch outside for a while.
Moving on to Rem. Rem's character and her the way that she kind of feels about Subaru kind of changes too quick. She was about to kill him, or like she did kill him, and then he dies and comes back
Yeah.
later. But she kills, like she fucking murders him. But then in like the next life, you know what? They're like hunky dory, and she's in love with him just like that. It doesn't quite make sense to me, at least.
She's really cool though. Her character
she is cool.
development's very
But I feel like they should have like worked on how she comes to like Subaru better, because it just seems way too sudden.
You know, it's like one episode, they're like, she's over here like killing him with like a mace or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. A
And then
Morning
the next
Star.
episode, they're like, yeah. Next episode, she's like, I want your D.
Yeah, in the next episode, she's like, "Oh my God, he's cutting potatoes or some shit," and it's
Yeah, he knows how to cut potatoes. He's learning how to write.
yeah.
Let's talk about their backstory, though.
Yeah.
Like, between her and her sister.
Their backstory is very good. That's what
Yes.
I like about Ram and Rem. Their backstory is
How they
great.
grow to hear about, like, how, like, Rem was the lesser of the two.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how, like, she was the outcast between the two.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good.
Yeah, yeah. It defines her character later, how she doesn't
It makes
want
you
to be
like her
better
a
than
lot.
her sister. Yeah.
Like, and then, like, that's why when Rem confesses to Natsuki Subaru, you're like hoping that Subaru's just like, oh yeah, I love you too. But instead that he's like, no, I like the underdeveloped character
Yeah.
more.
The underdeveloped character that is really
That no one
hard
even
to
really
understand. Yeah.
likes.
No one really likes her, and she's kind of sympathetic towards herself, and it's like she
Yeah,
like
she only cares about
Yeah.
what people thinks about her. Like, she's like, oh, these people don't like me.
yeah.
Time to complain about it.
Like it's more like she just like self-pities. She like walks around thinking like to herself, no one likes me. And I know it's supposed to be like her key
She's like
feature.
an emo.
Yeah, she's very emo in that regard. Let's talk about the cat boy girl. The weird
The one that goes meow
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Okay, Felix.
Yeah.
Felix. Okay, this
Felix
character
something.
is supposed to be like the healer, right? But it
Yeah.
doesn't really make sense. Well, I guess it's kind of like, I don't know, a gay character to appeal to a larger audience, and like a gay love interest.
I don't even know if I'd go that far though.
I know, it's
As far
just
as
like
to
it's
say
hard to
that, like-
define her character or his character at all.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, it's a cool character. Like, I kind of like him, but it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
what, like, he doesn't really have a use, like, with the whole, like, looking like a girl but being
Yeah,
a guy.
yeah,
They're
Ron
meant
wise.
for, like, fan service,
Yeah.
practically.
It's just like, why? In this latest episode, as an example of what I'm saying why to, she literally licks Subaru's ear
starts
And
gnawing on it because
yeah,
he's
and then like
spacing out.
they do like sexual things at one point, and it just doesn't work. Oh God, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I don't mean give us more like fan service, like any more like panty shots or anything like that. I just mean don't do that at all, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, I mean, let's be honest here. An Amelia panty shot would make her character 10 times better, actually.
True.
Then we'd have something to like her for. I don't know. Wait, what's that guy's name?
Which one?
Purple-haired guy?
Uh, I can't even remember. But he's like he's the
Yeah.
knight. Okay, we'll just call him Knight. Knight
Yeah.
dude. Hey, what? What happened to the red-haired guy, Reinhardt? What happened to that guy? He literally disappeared out of
Oh
the
my
thing.
god! Yes! Yes! That's a good point.
Okay, the
He is
first
such a
few
cool character.
episodes were literally focused on the
Yes.
blonde-haired chick. And she disappears.
Oh my god. Literally, he is such a cool character. Reinhardt is such a cool character.
Yeah.
And he rapes everyone, and like there's this one chick that's like some weird titty chick that like
Oh
goes
yeah, oh
around
my
and
god.
cuts Subaru's guts. She cuts his stomach open, and then like looks at his guts and is like, "You have mighty fine guts, my boy."
And then like
And
and then when he
like,
comes back,
like,
he
"I'll
beats
return."
her thanks to
She's
Reinhardt,
like, "I'll
right?
return."
Yeah.
And then she
No sign of
And
her.
then she never returned.
Okay, moving on. We're talking about blonde-haired chick and how she appears in the court that one time and then disappears for the rest of the show.
Yeah, at least the other princesses actually
Yeah,
show up.
they're
Other
yeah,
things because
exactly.
when Natsuki Subaru
Yeah.
is planning to save like Amelia and kill all the witches cult.
The two
Yeah,
the
she's
blonde-haired
actually
chick
there.
and then big tit chick. They're just like
Yeah,
disappear.
away.
Okay, let's talk about Natsuki or Subaru and his lack of training in magic and how it was introduced that he could do shadow magic, but literally never
a rare form of
practices it.
magic
Yeah.
that they like lead on. They're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. He's gonna have like this cool shadow magic that like summons
Whoop.
shadows and smoke and makes
Yeah.
everything cool.
And he uses
And
it
then they
twice.
never continue on it.
Yeah, he uses
Yeah.
it twice. Oh my god, his
He
character is
uses it in, like,
so
the dog
underpowered.
episode.
Yeah, he needs
Yeah,
to be a little bit cooler. And he needs to be a little bit less triggered. Once again, we're gonna flash a
I mean,
screenshot
yeah.
of that.
I like him, but he has no powers. He's
Yeah.
like he's the most useless character when it comes to like helping out.
Yeah, he is, and he literally relies on everybody else. I think the fact that he can come back to life is a good selling point, but he needs to develop more, I don't know, attributes as a character, as a main character, even more so.
Yeah. You know, I
Okay.
feel like we're only talking about the negatives though.
Yeah. Okay,
The
now
show has a lot of
let's start
positives.
talking about the I don't know, the face value. We'll start off there. Face value. So when you read the synopsis of the show, it doesn't sound that great. Like when I first read about it, I was like, okay, I'll watch this maybe like another day. I mean, from people just talking about how good it is, it's grown so much. I mean, like on Kiss Anime, it has like like 1 million total views from different people. That's impressive.
Mhm.
But at the start, it
Overall,
was
it's a
so
great
slow.
show.
Yeah, it is a good show.
Yeah. Yeah, like we were only pointing out like the minor negatives. Like you don't even think about the negatives like until you think hard about
Yeah.
it.
Like,
Like,
it definitely
and then-
deserves the praise it's getting. 100%.
Yes, it's very good. I think it's probably my favorite summer anime.
Yeah, me too. It's the best because I don't know, it's 24 episodes finally, something that's not 12 episodes you have to worry about not being able to watch anymore. So the finale coming up, I mean the last episode was lackluster in building up the hype for the final episode because obviously they're going to win the fight with, okay, spoilers, they're going to win the fight with Betelgeuse or Beetlejuice. But at the same time,
Beetlejuice.
yeah, there needs to be like more of a selling point, like another witch's cult, or that he's gonna come face to face with the witch. I feel like that would make it so much better
But
as a
you know
finale.
what it's gonna be like? It's gonna be like he's gonna save everyone.
Yeah.
Beto Goose
He's
is
gonna
gonna
get
be killed.
with the chick.
Yeah, he's gonna get with Bloody Amelia, and that's gonna be it.
Yep.
It's gonna be a game. I mean, trust me, it's gonna be good. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's gonna I don't know. Well, we've yet to see if it's gonna leave us off like on a good note, or if it's gonna like
yeah.
return him back to the real world like a pussy ass ending it might do. I really don't want that to be the case. Um,
I wouldn't be surprised though.
yeah,
I wouldn't even
I
be
wouldn't
that
be surprised
disappointed,
either.
to be honest. Like, it'd kind of be like Sword Art Online though. So I hope they don't do that.
Oh my God, Sword Art
And I
Online.
hope that they are. Oh yeah, that's a whole nother.
That's a
That's a
whole
whole
nother
nother
video. That'll be a
episode.
rant.
Yeah, that's a big rant video. Like, we can both talk about that. Like,
Yeah.
in like a group discussion like this again.
Yeah.
Because wow. Whew.
Okay.
Sword Art Online.
Oh God. Oh, it's sort of
Yeah.
like the concept of the show is like a video game, just like Sword Art Online. And he's basically just like Sword Art Online, Log Horizon, so many others. What is it? The Hack series. He's stuck in a video game.
Overlord.
Yeah, Overlord. He's stuck in a video game. This is a extremely overused concept now at one
No, it's
time.
not like in Sword Art Online when he's like, oh, I need to get I want
I
my
need to be the
shadow
strongest.
called back."
Oh, need to do it.
I do double swords because I'm cool.
Yeah.
Hit me up if you want.
Yes, I'm different. Look at me.
Yeah. I'm edgy.
It's kind of interesting watching him
breaker.
be a weaker character too. Just like
Yeah.
not able to really do anything without help, but at the same time it's hard to watch. Building up on his character was great. And the first fight with the big tit black-haired chick, he was like actually doing things and he was acting cool and he was like, "Yeah, I'll protect you," and he's holding some big stick, you know, actually fighting like a real hardcore dude. And then he's just literally the biggest pussy in the world. But pardon my French, but he really was. His character, like we were saying, his character downgraded, but I mean, it's still an interesting concept to watch him be like the weakest.
Yeah, the storyline altogether is really good. Like,
Yeah. If you piece it together in like a kind of different order, it's great. Like how if it just started off like, I don't know, if it used more of the characters that it introduced, it would be so good. Like if it used the Reinhardt more, it used the other knight, which is interesting when you think about it. Like they introduced him and then he becomes the center knight, the center focus.
Julius.
Yeah, Julius.
That's his name.
His character is pretty interesting, but it's kind of weird at the same time. And another fact, he's got the same magic as Roswell. So I mean, it's not really explained like what magic like is what, like which type is which, like what makes their magic like that.
All the magic that they use though is pretty
Yeah, the
cool.
magic looks nice. Okay, let's talk about the weird 3D. Okay, this is the last thing we'll touch up on that's negative, and then we'll give you like a recommendation or not. Let's talk about the weird 3D like background characters in some of the episodes, like when he's in the town. Like some weird
Or when they're, like,
3D
riding on
animation.
the
Yeah, like the
horses,
cat. You
dude.
remember the cat we're laughing about?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
like that. Like
Oh,
why
totally.
you do this? You make it look worse.
Yeah, in most shows that's also the case.
Yeah.
If they add in like 3D animation,
Like all the fights, if they make the
random
fight scenes like that, oh god, it's so bad.
like Berserk.
I'm glad.
Berserk is
yeah.
a whole another video. That's a whole new video right there.
Let's give our overall opinions on the whole
A
season.
verdict.
Yeah, like if okay, on a scale of a 1 to 10, we'll give it that. I'll go with 8. I feel like it's very kind of, it almost is like addictive to watch it right when it comes out. I feel like they did good on that, like getting viewers to come back and watch the next episode.
Dude, I'll give it a solid 8.7.
8.7. Overall,
Yeah.
I think the characters are all interesting. There could be more work or more like things added to them that would make it even better. But overall, it's okay.
More character depth.
Yeah, yeah, more character development. less big tit chicks that do nothing. Overall, I definitely recommend that you guys watch it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. All right. And then stay tuned for that Sword Art Online rant. We'll be ranting and making.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
talk about Berserk, dude.
All right.